is Kay Lakens from Kakins Publisher blogspot.com and Kakins Publisher YouTube videos. This is a chapter 5 now. This audio, reading audio, right? The Drought's Edge, The Drought's Edge, The Thirst for Freedom, from the Captivity of Judith series, Volume 2, a book. Okay. Itra the Eagle emphasized using wisdom and knowledge to overcome the drought. As the Amazon River faced the unprecedented crisis of severe drought, the community along its banks looked to Judith and her extraordinary animal friends for guidance and support. Among these friends, Itra the Eagle stood out as a beacon of wisdom and knowledge, her keen eyes and sharp mind providing clarity and direction during the darkest of times. Itra's journey as the group's guide began with her daily flights high above the rainforest. From her vantage point, she observed the extent of the drought's devastation, not in the not in the not in the parched riverbeds, withered crops, and struggling wildlife. It was during one of these flights that Itra realized the full gravity of the situation. Turned to Judith and the others. She conveyed her observation with a sense of urgency and determination. We face a challenge unlike any we've been encountered before, Itra said, her voice steady and resolute. But we possess the tools to overcome it, wisdom and knowledge. We must use the gifts to guide us through the crisis. Itra's emphasis on wisdom and knowledge became to the cornerstone of their strategy. She often shared ancient proverbs with Judith, drawing from their timeless truth. My son, if thou wilt receive my words, and hide my commandments with thee, so that thou incline thine ear unto wisdom, and apply thine heart to understanding. Yea, if thou criest after knowledge, and liftest up thy voice for understanding, if thou seekest her as a silver, and searchest for her as for hid treasures, then shalt thou understand the fear of the Lord, and then find the knowledge of God. These words resonate deeply with Judith and her friends, reinforcing the importance of seeking wisdom and understanding in times of adversity. One of Itra's first initiatives was to promote water conservation. She urged the community to implement rainwater harvesting systems, capturing and storing rainwater for later use. Every drop of water is precious, Itra reminded them. We must collect and conserve it to sustain us through this drought. Under Itra's guidance, the community constructed simple yet effective rainwater harvesting systems using barrels and cisterns to collect rainwater from rooftops and other surfaces. This stored water became a lifeline, providing much needed hydration for crops, livestock, and people alike. Itra also emphasized the importance of drought-resistant crops, which could thrive even in dry conditions. She shared her knowledge of various plant species that were well suited to the harsh environment, encouraging farmers to diversify their crops. By planting drought-resistant varieties, we can ensure a more reliable food supply. Itra explained. With Tadi's help, the community began to experiment with different crops, learning which ones were most resilient. The owl's vast knowledge of agriculture and irrigation techniques proved invaluable, and together with Itra, they devised water-efficient irrigation methods such as drip irrigation and mulching. These techniques help retain moisture in the soil, maximize the use of limited water resources. Through this process, Itra remained a steadfast source of encouragement and inspiration. She often spoke of the importance of cooperation and shared responsibility. We must work together, each contributing our strengths and knowledge. Itra urged. By uniting our efforts, we can overcome this drought. Judith took these lessons to the heart, working tirelessly alongside her friends and neighbors to implement Itra's strategies. She organized community meetings where people could share their experiences and learn from one another. This gathering fostered a sense of solidarity and mutual support, reinforcing the idea that they were all in together. Itra's influence extended beyond practical measures to address the drought. She also imparted valuable life lessons about resilience and adaptability and the power of knowledge. Her wisdom helped Judith and the others navigate not only the physical challenge of the drought but also the emotional and psychological toll it took on the community. As the drought wore on, the combined efforts of Itra, Judith, and their friends began to bear fruit. The rainwater harvesting system, drought-resistant crops, and water-efficient irrigation techniques helped alleviate the worst effects of the drought. The community's resilience and resourcefulness shone through, demonstrating the power of wisdom and knowledge in overcoming adversity. Itra's legacy of wisdom and guidance left a lasting impact on Judith and the entire community. They emerged from the drought stronger and more united, ready to face whatever challenge lay ahead. The lessons they had learned from Itra about the importance of wisdom, understanding, and cooperation would continue to guide them for generations to come. Well, guys, that's it. Now we have chapter 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and until the 20th. So, again, this is Kakins Publisher from blogspot.com and Kakins Publisher YouTube videos. This is Kayla Akins, the author and publisher of this book, the designer of this book. And if you guys wanna like it, enjoy, go to YouTube, go to my blog, give a like, comment, share, and buy my book. I hope you guys enjoy. Have a good one.